Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to Neet World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for EAMCET, CUET and JEE. So today we will be starting with our IISER series, that is the IISER aptitude test. We will be solving the PYQs year wise. So we will be starting with 2023 PYQs. Okay. So when we talk about IISER, okay, there will be questions from physics, chemistry and mathematics. Here we will be dealing with mathematics, maths PYQs. Maths PYQs. We will be starting with 23, then 24 and then we will be doing 22 and 21, and also someday we will also give last minute strategy for IISER as you are having the exam in almost 10 days, right. So we will be starting with 2023 PYQs for maths. Now when I talk about IISER and its quality of questions for mathematics, okay, for maths, it is not up to the level of JEE means. Suppose you are prepared for JEE means, then the questions will be very much easy for you to solve, that is you will be very much comfortable to solve these questions. It is not up to the level of JEE mains, but it does not mean that the standard is less. Okay. If you are prepared for JEE mains, then definitely these questions are solvable by you and it will be easy for you to approach these questions. You will be able to understand what the question is about. Okay. So you will be able to approach the question well, and you also will be able to, once you approach the question well, you will be able to get the answer correctly. Now let us start friends. So here in 2023 paper there are 15 questions pertaining to mathematics. Out of 15, I would say that 5 to 6 are in easy category. Okay, 5 to 6 are in easy category and 5 questions are in moderate category. 5 questions are in moderate category, and next remaining 5 or 4 to 5 are in moderate to hard category. Moderate to hard category, that means these of the level of JEE mains. These of the level of JEE mains friends. Okay, these of the level of JEE mains. So some questions are easy, some are moderate, some are hard. Okay, definitely you should be able to solve at least 10 questions out of 15, but I would want my students to solve all the 15 questions, because repeatedly we are doing the classes for JEE mains on YouTube also. So let us start friends. Let us start with the first question. Having said this, let us start with the first questions. If you want concept classes, you can watch the YouTube playlist where we have dealt with so many concepts, be it calculus, be it straight lines, be it sequence and series, all these things. So let us start with the first question. Okay, I think the question is visible to you. Let me just check. Okay, all right. So the first question says, let f r ranging from 0 to infinity be a continuous decreasing function. Okay, suppose f of 0, f of 1 up to f of 10 are in geometric progression. Very important. They are telling they are in geometric progression. The functions are in geometric progression. Geometric progression, I told you in the sequence and series class, I told you if it is arithmetic progression, it should be, you should be getting the idea of what is A and what is D. If it is geometric progression, you should know what is A and what is R. That is, R is common ratio, there D is common difference. So R means what? Common ratio. So common ratio is given as what? 1 by 5. Okay, all right. So in which of the following intervals does the value of f of x dx 0 to 10 f of x dx lie? Okay, they are asking us the interval in which it lies. So first of all, they have given common ratio r is equal to 1 by 5. Okay, they have given r is equal to 1 by 5. F of 0, f of 1, f of 10 they have given. So let me take f of 0 as the first term, let it be a. F of 0, let it be a. I will take it as a. Now what will happen to f of 1? F of 1 will have a multiple of common ratio, that is a into 1 by 5, that will become a by 5. Similarly, if I take f of 2, it will become what? A by 5 square. It will not become a square. A is common everywhere, but common ratio is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 into 1 by 5, it will become 1 by 5 square. F of 2 will be like this. So similarly, if I write continue and write here f of 10, it will become a by 5 to the power of 10. Okay, what I can see here, if it is 0, it is coming as a. If it is 1, it is coming of a by 5 to the power of 1. See, observe here, if it is 2, a by 5 to the power of 2. If it is 10, it is coming as a by 5 to the power of 10. If it is 10, it is coming 10. If it is 2, it is coming 2. If it is 1, it is coming 1. So what I can generalize and write it. So therefore I can write f of x as what? Therefore I can write f of x as equal to a by 5 to the power of x. If it is x, it is 5 to the power of x. So we got the function as a by 5 to the power of x. Next we have to integrate the function f of x to find the interval. So what they have given? 0 to 10 f of x dx. Okay, that is equal to what? That is equal to 0 to 10 f of x dx is nothing but equal to what? F of x, what we got it? A by 5 to the power of x. That I can write it as a by 5 to the power of x. Okay, dx, or I can write it as 0 to 10 a into 5 to the power of minus x dx. a into 5 to the power of minus x dx. Now a is nothing but constant. If I integrate, it is very simple integral. So this a I will take it outside. This will become equal to 0 to 10 5 to the power of minus x dx. So that is equal to what? A times integral of a power x is nothing but what? Integral of a power x is a power x by log a. So integral of 5 power minus x is nothing but equal to 5 power minus x by log 5. But here minus x is there, so this will become into minus 1, okay, and the intervals you have to write it, that is the limit 0 to 10, okay, the limit 0 to 10. So now what will this become? So if I put the values for this, what I will get? I will get value of what? What did I get? I get it as a into 5 to the power of minus x by, what did I get? Log 5 into 0 to 10. This can be written as what, friends? This can be written as a by log 5 is nothing but constant. So this I will write it as 1 by 5 to the power of x. This 5 to the power of minus x, if I bring it down, it will become 1 by 5 to the power of x. This will be 0 to 10. Now if I apply this limit, this will become a by log 5, okay, a by log 5, and also here minus 1 is there. That we should not forget. So this will become minus a. This will also become minus a because there is minus 1. So this will become minus. So this will become what? 1 by 5 to the power of 10 minus 1 by 5 to the power of 0. So this will become a by minus a by log 5 into 1 by 5 to the power of 10. I will keep it as it is. Okay, this 1 by 5 to the power of 0, anything to the power of 0 is 1. So this will become 1. Now to eliminate this minus sign, what I can do is, this I can write it as what? Instead of 1 by 5 to the power of 10 minus 1, I can write it as 1 minus 1 by 5 to the power of 10. I can write this, correct? So this will become what? Instead of minus, this will become positive value, 1 a by log 5. A by log 5 I will get it. A by log 5 I will get it. Now they are asking the interval. So 1 minus 5 to the power of 10, it will be a very small value. So this will become equal to what? A by, okay, log 5. A by log 5 into 1 minus 5 to the power of 10. 1 minus 5 to the power of 10 will be, you will be giving us 0 point something. Okay, 0.00 something, because 1 by 5 to the power of 10 is very small value. 1 point something you will get. Okay, 1 minus 0 point something you will get, that is nothing but 0.9 something you will get. A by log 5. Log 5 if you put the value, you will get it as, the value you will get it as 3 point something, that is 3 point something you will get it. Okay, that is you will get the value as what? You will get the value as this total value. A by log 5 if you put it, you will get it as 3.000 something of a, you will get it. Okay, 3.00 something of a, you will get it. So that is nothing but equal to what? So we are getting here f of 0 is a, 2 times f of a is 2a by 5. 2a by 5 is nothing but what? It is nothing but 2 by 5 is nothing but what? 2 by 5 is 0.4. 2 by 5 is 0.4. So 2 by 5 is 0.4 means this is nothing but what? 2 by 5 is 0.4 means it is lying between, actually this is not 0, this is not, actually this is not 3 point something, this is 0 point, because 1 by log 5, right? This will become 0.3 into a. Okay, so what happens to 2 times f of 0? 2 times f of 0 means it is 2 times a by log 5, that is 2 by 5, it is nothing but 2 times 2 by 5 into a. So 2 by 5 is nothing but what? You will get it as 0.4. So this is less than that. So f of 0 is a and 2 times f of 0 is 0.4. The value we got, which we got it as what? See, f of 0 is a and f of 2 times f of 0 is what? 2 times f of 0 is 0.4, and here what value we got? We got 0.3. So it is lying between f of 0 and 2 times f of 0. So the answer is what? The answer is, the first one is the answer. Okay, the first one is the answer. This I will consider it as hard question, but the concept is simple. Hard because it is little calculative. I have written in a detailed way so that you understand. Actually we can skip certain steps and I can write directly, but I have written in such a detailed way so that you can understand each and every step and you will understand the question ultimately. Got it, friends? So answer to this question is 0, 2 times f of 0. This is the answer to this question. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next one. This one is also a tricky question. You can consider it as moderate question. So let us see. They have given x1 x2 m times x1 x2 is equal to 0. This is a matrix based question. Okay, x1 plus x2 is equal to 0 plus is equal to x2 plus x3. This is what they have given. They are asking what is the value of determinant of m. Actually this is in the form of, equation is in the form of m of x, where m is the matrix, is equal to 0. Now let me rewrite the matrix in what way I want. Okay, So this can be written as what? So they are telling x1 plus x2 is equal to 0. x1 plus x2 is equal to 0 means I can write this as 1 1 0. This will be equal to what? x1 x2 x3. This is equal to 0. Okay. Now what about this? Then they are telling x2 plus x3 is equal to 0. So this will become what? 0 1 1. What about this one? This row they have not told anything. Let me take it as ABC. Let me take it as ABC. Okay, let me take it as ABC. If you multiply and do it, then also you will get it, but that is very time consuming. So I am using some short trick and getting it. So this we will get it. So if I multiply, what I will get it? If I multiply, this implies if I multiply, what I will get it is AX1 plus BX2. This matrix multiplication you all must be knowing. So this will become equal to CX3 is equal to 0. This is what I get. Okay. Now they are asking determinant of M. But before that, see here they have given what they have given. x1 plus x2 is equal to 0. This is what they have given. So what I can write? x1 is equal to minus x2. Okay, x1 is equal to minus x2, or I can write it as, or in terms of x1 I will write it. Everything in terms of x1 I will write it. So x2 is equal to minus x1. Now what they have given here? x2 plus x3 is equal to 0. Okay, this one and this one. This one is equal to 0 and this one is also equal to 0. So x2 plus x3 is equal to 0. So what I can write it? x2 is equal to minus x3. So x2 is equal to what? x2 is equal to minus x1. So x3 is nothing but equal to what? x3 is nothing but equal to, x3 will be equal to x1. I can write x3 is equal to x1. x2 is equal to minus x3. So minus x3 is equal to minus x1. So x3 will be equal to x1. Here I will write one more step. Minus x3 will be equal to minus x1. So x3 will be equal to x1. Clear? x3 will be equal to x1. Clear? Now I got this one. Now if I put these values here, I will get wherever this will become ax1. Instead of x2, if I put x1 minus x1, this will be minus bx1. Okay, plus instead of x3, if I put x1, this will be cx1 is equal to 0. This is what I get. This is what I get. Now if I have to find the determinant here, determinant of A. Okay, let me write it here. Determinant of A. Determinant of M it is, that is mod M. Okay, determinant of M. Let me write it like this. So 1 into, this is 1 into C minus B. So this will be C minus B. C minus B, I will get it. Next one 1 into C minus B. This is 1 into 0. This is 1 into 0 minus 0 into C minus A. So this will become minus of, this will be minus of minus A. This will become plus A. Okay, this will become plus A. This 0 is there. This will become 0 itself. Okay. So what I got? I got it as. What did I get it here? I got it as A minus B plus C is equal to 0. A minus B plus C is equal to 0. Now here I have ax1 plus minus bx1 plus c is equal to 0. So here what I can do, friends? Here I can take x1 common. If I take x1 common, I will get it as a minus b plus c is equal to 0. Okay, this is what determinant of M. Okay, this I should not write it equal to 0. This I have to find out. I have to find out this value. So this I will get it as plus c. Determinant of M is equal to this much I got, but I have to find the actual value. But here I am getting something here. So I have taken x1 common. This will become minus a minus b plus c is equal to 0 I got. Okay. Now x1 is there, this is there. I cannot make x1 is equal to 0, because if x1 is equal to 0, all the entries will become equal to 0. This matrix itself doesn't exist. So I cannot make x1 is equal to 0. So then definitely a minus b plus c, this will become equal to 0. A minus b plus c is equal to 0. That itself is the same as the value of matrix M. That is a minus b plus c is equal to 0. If this is equal to 0, then definitely this entire value will be equal to what? Will be equal to 0. So determinant of M will be equal to 0. That is option A. That is option A, friends. Is it clear? That is option A. So determinant of M will be equal to 0. Got it? Let us move to the next question. Now, what is the locus of center of circle? They are asking what is the locus of center of circles passing through the origin 0, 0 with a fixed radius. They are telling fixed radius. What is the locus of the center of circles passing through the origin with fixed radius? So let us see how to solve this. So first let me draw the coordinate axis. Coordinate axis, this will be 0, 0 origin. So let me draw some circles which is passing through the center. So this is passing through the origin, not the center. So let this be the one circle. Okay, let me take another color. Let this be another circle. They should be of same radius. Okay, they should be of same radius. Be careful. that should be of same radius, let this be another circle, let this one be another circle. I can draw one more circle like this. Okay, they have to pass through the center, that's it. They have to pass through the origin, that's it. So I can write another circle like this, another circle like this. So if I take this, if I see here, if I talk about the center, see the center of this circle is here, the center of this circle is here, the center of this circle is here, and the center of this circle is, this orange circle is here, and the center of this green circle is here, and the center of this pink circle is here. So if I join all these, again I am getting a circle, again I am getting a circle. Okay, so again I am getting a circle. What is the locus of the center of circle passing through origin 0, 0 with a fixed radius? It is circle itself. Again it is circle, very simple question. This I consider it as easy. Okay, this is an easy question. The answer to this question is again option A, that is circle. You must be thinking why again and again option A is coming. Okay, let us not go into that. Okay, but the answer here is circle. Okay. Now let A be a real number, they are telling real number. Next question, what is the total number of distinct points of intersection between the parabola y is equal to x square plus 4x plus x square plus 4x sin A plus 6 and the pair of lines y square is equal to 1. What people will do for this? They will try to plot the graph, they will try to draw the parabola and try to solve, but that is tedious and it is also time consuming. So let us see, they have given y square is equal to 1. Y square is equal to 1. So I'll write it as y is equal to what? Y is equal to plus or minus 1. So what is given here? They have given y is equal to x square plus 4x sin A plus 6. Okay. So y value I can put, y value is what? Plus or minus 1. Once I will take plus 1, once I will take minus 1 and see. So they are telling this is a real number. So let us see. So first I will take y is equal to 1, then I will take y is equal to minus 1. When y is equal to 1, what will happen? This will become x square plus 4x sin A, okay, plus 6 is equal to minus 1. If minus 1 comes this side, this will become x square plus 4x sin A plus 7 is equal to 0. This is what we get. Now if I find the discriminant of this, that is b square minus 4ac, what will I get? B square minus b is 4 sin A. So this will become what? 16 sin square A minus b square minus 4ac, 4 into a, that is 4 sevens are 28. Okay, that is 4 sevens are 28. This is plus 1, right? This is plus 1. So this will become, actually this will become not 6, this will become 5. So this will become equal to this will become equal to 4 5s are 20. So here you must understand one thing, the value of sin square A is here, that is sin A, the maximum value, the sin A oscillates between what? Sin A oscillates between 0 minimum value and maximum value is 1. So sin square A or sin A, whatever it is, the maximum value you can take is 1. So this value will become what? The maximum value is 16 into 1. So this will become 16 itself minus 20. This will be what? This will be less than 0. This will be less than 0. So discriminant is less than 0 means it is not having real roots. No real roots. Okay, no real roots. So definitely we cannot consider, because they are telling it is a real number. So here we are not getting real roots, so we cannot consider this. Now let us see this one. So x square plus 4x sin A, okay, plus 6 is equal to minus 1. So this will become x square plus 4x sin A. If it comes this side, this will become plus 7 is equal to 0. Now let us find the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, that is nothing but what? That is 4 into sin A whole square, that is 16 sin square A. 16 sin square A minus 4 into 7 4ac, that is b square minus 4ac, 4 into 7 is 28. So again see here, sin square A the maximum value is 1, so 16 minus 28, so you will get it as 16 minus 28. So this will also be again less than 0, you will get it as minus 12, that is less than 0. Here also discriminant is less than 0, so there is no real root, no real roots exists. No real roots exist. That means what? There is no, they are asking let A be a real number, but here we are not getting the value of A as a real number. Definitely there is no points of intersection. Total number of points of intersection here is 0. The answer is 0, because we are not getting real roots, but they are telling A is a real number, but here we are getting non-real number. That's why the points of intersection is 0. Understood, friends? That's how you have to solve. You have to check for discriminant. Whenever they say, give a question, it is a real number and they give a quadratic equation, definitely you have to check for discriminant. That's it. This we have solved in our YouTube classes as well. I have told how to solve such questions. Now look at this. they are telling let L be a straight line passing through the origin and it makes an angle of alpha, beta and gamma with positive direction of x axis, y axis and z axis respectively. What is the value of cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta and cos 2 gamma? Okay. So, this is based on what? 3D geometry. Okay. 3D geometry this is based on. So, they are telling this is the coordinate axis, this is the coordinate axis, this is, let this be y, let this be x, let this be z. Okay, let this be z. They are telling a line is passing through the origin. This is the, let this be the line L. Okay, it is making an angle of what? Alpha with positive direction of x axis, alpha with positive direction of x axis, beta with positive direction of y axis. Okay, positive direction of y axis beta, and gamma with positive direction of z axis. That means from here to here it is gamma. This is what they are telling. Now, what they are telling? They are asking us to find the value of cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta, cos 2 gamma. This is what they are asking. But we know that, okay, we already directly we know cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to cos square gamma is equal to 1. This is my star step. Okay, this you know, you have studied for your boards also. This is a direct thing you have must be knowing, that is how this comes. This I will not explain more because already you know this, because cos square alpha, cos square beta, cos square gamma is equal to 1. Now, for each of this I will multiply by 2. If I multiply by 2, what I will get? 2 cos square alpha, 2 cos square beta, okay, 2 cos square beta plus 2 cos square gamma, and RHS also I should multiply, this will be 2. Okay, 2 cos square alpha, 2 cos square beta, 2 cos square gamma is equal to 2. But we know that 2 cos square theta is nothing but equal to what? 1 plus cos 2 theta is nothing but 2 cos square theta. That is, we know that 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. Correct? No. So, 2 cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta. Here we are having 2 cos square alpha. So, I can write it as what? 1 plus cos 2 alpha. This can be written as 1 plus cos 2 beta. This can be written as 1 plus cos 2 gamma. This is equal to 2. Now, what will happen? Cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta, cos 2 gamma. I will write it here. So, this will become cos 2 alpha plus cos 2 beta plus cos 2 gamma. Okay. This is equal to what? Already there is 2 and we are having here 1, 1, 1. That is 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is 3. So, if this 3 comes this side, this will become is equal to 2 minus 3. So, this will be equal to what? Minus 1. So, they are asking what? Cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta, cos 2 gamma, cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta, cos 2 gamma, that is equal to minus 1. The answer is minus 1, that is option A. This I will consider it as easy question. Maybe moderate for some people, but actually it is an easy question. Cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta, cos 2 gamma, the answer is equal to minus 1. Is it clear, friends? This is how you solve this question. Let us proceed. Let us have a look at this question. They are telling what is the total number of distinct divisors of 2 to the power of 9 into 3 to the power of 19. Actually, if they give a number, then you have to rationalize, then those factors you have to find out, and then you have to apply some formula. Suppose they have given, if it is given, if some factor b is given as a to the power of m into c to the power of n, okay, then the number of distinct divisors will be equal to m plus 1 into n plus 1. Already they have given m and n, m is 9, that is 9 plus 1 into 19 plus 1. So, that is what? 10 into 20, that is equal to 200. Okay, the answer is 200. Very simple question. Okay, very simple question, very easy question. Okay, the answer is 200. Such questions you have solved even at your school level. Okay, very simple question. Okay, got it. Let us have a look at this. Suppose the mean and standard deviation of the following data x1, x2 up to x9 are mu and sigma, okay, respectively. Okay, after including one more data value, that is x10, the mean of the data x1, x2, x9, x10 remains mu itself. What is the standard deviation of the data x1, x2, x10? Okay, they are asking this. So, this is I can consider as moderate to hard and it is little calculative. So, they are telling they have given mean and standard deviation. Okay, let us find the mean first. So, mean is nothing but equal to what? Sum of the values divided by number of values, summation of xi, where I is running from 1 to what is the value? 9. Okay, I is running from 1 to 9. This is divided by total number of value, that is 9. This is given as what? This is given as equal to what? Is equal to mu. Is equal to mu. So, this implies what happens? Summation of xi, I running from 1 to 9. This is equal to 9 mu. This is for 9 data sets. These were 9 data sets. If they add another data set, that is x10, what will happen to this? So let me add this. So this will become summation of xi, I running from 1 to 9, okay, plus x10. This total number of values is what? This is 9 plus 1, that is 10. So this is equal to what? They are giving it as equal to what? This will be equal to, if you add another data set, the mean value of the data will remain the mu again, remain mu again. If it is mu, again it will remain mu. Okay, it is remaining mu again. So this implies this x1 I1, this value what I got? This value I got it as 9 mu. So wherever this is there, see here, for this value I can put the value of 9 mu. So this will become what, friends? So this will become equal to 9 mu plus x10, x of 10 is equal to mu. 9 mu x10 is equal to divided by 10 is there. Okay, 10 is there. So this implies what? This implies I can write it as 9 mu plus x of 10 is equal to 10 mu. That is, I am multiplying 10 here. Okay, this will become what? So x10, the value of x10 is nothing but 10 mu minus 9 mu. 10 mu minus 9 mu is nothing but mu itself. So I got x10 is equal to mu. Okay, I got the value of x10. I wanted the data entry, that is the value of 10, that is data set of 10, that is x10 is mu I got. Okay, now they are asking us to find the standard deviation. Okay, instead of finding the standard deviation, let me use the variance. And find out the value of the standard deviation. So for that we will use one more formula, that is we have sigma square is equal to summation of xi square, or I running from 1 to 9. This is divided by what? This value is divided by what? You should not divide actually, let it be like this. I running from 1 to 9 minus mu square. This is the formula we have, but we are having 9 data sets, so this we have to divide by 9. Okay, now this if I simplify, I will get sigma square plus mu square is equal to summation of xi square, I running from 1 to 9. Okay, I running from 1 to 9. This is the variance formula which you have done for your boards as well. I running from 1 to 9 xi square, this is because it is variance square. So this is variance. So I have 9 here. If I send it here, this will become 9 into mu square. This you have to remember. This is equation 1. I will write it. Now this is the old nu. Okay, this is the old sigma. Okay, this is the old sigma, not mu, old sigma. Now they are asking new standard deviation. After the 10 data set comes, that is another value, that is x10 comes. Now this I can write as sigma square nu is nothing but equal to summation of xi square, I running from 1 to 9, okay, plus x10 divided by x10 square. This should be actually x10 square divided by what is the value? 10. Okay, what is the value? 10. Now what I can do here is, see here friends, this value is nothing but equal to this one, this entire thing. Okay, so wherever this value is there, I can put this value, correct? No, I can put this value. So this will become equal to this 10. If I send it this side, this 10 times mu square nu is equal to, what is it? We will get it as what is it? This is nothing but equal to 9 times nu square. I will multiply 9 nu square. Here I have to write minus mu square also. The formula is having minus nu square also. So directly I cannot multiply. This is one mistake I did here. So here, see here friends. So this will be equal to what? This will be equal to 10. This will be equal to 10 itself. Here 10 will be there. Okay, minus mu square is there. Okay, here what did we have in the formula? Minus mu square. Same here also we will have minus mu square. Now if I send it this side, this will become what? Or let me keep it here itself. Let us see what will happen. So for this value I have to put this one. So this will become what? Nu square nu is equal to, or sigma square nu, not sigma, this value will be equal to mu square nu is equal to what? This is mu square, this is sigma square will be equal to what? Sigma square will be equal to 9 nu square, 9 into nu square. Let me multiply 9 nu square plus 9 mu square. This is sigma square, this is mu square, 9 mu square. Don't worry about the names, you have to know this is variance, this is mean. 9 mu square plus 9 sigma square plus 9 mu square. Okay, plus x10. X10 is what? X10 what did we get here? We got x10 as what? We got the value of extern as what? Extern is mu. So extern square is nothing but mu square. Extern square is nothing but mu square. Okay, minus this we are using equation 1. Okay, minus mu square is there, but 10 into mu square is 10 mu square. Okay, divided by 10 we have. Now if you see 9 mu square plus mu square is, we will get it as 10 mu square. So minus 10 mu square, this mu square, this mu square and this mu square will cancel. So I will be left with what? I will be left with nu square nu is equal to, I will get nu square, not nu square, that is sigma square nu, that is sigma square nu is equal to what I will have? 9 nu square, 9 sigma square by 10, 9 sigma square by 10. Okay, but I want only nu. So what will this be? What will this become? This will become equal to, sigma is equal to, sigma nu is equal to, if I square it, this will become 3 by square root of 10 sigma. Sigma nu is equal to 3 by square root of 10 sigma, if I square it. Okay, if I take square root on both sides, what is the answer? 3 by square root of 10 sigma, that is option A. 3 by square root of 10 sigma, that is option A. I know this is calculative, but it is simple if you know the concepts of standard deviation and mean. Okay, I consider it as a moderate question, but it is calculative, I understand that. So let us move to the next question. Okay, this is based on probability. Okay, they are telling consider 3 biased coins. Biased coins they are telling. Okay, 3 biased coins. Let the probability of getting a head be 1 by 3 and the probability of getting a tail be 2 by 3 in each of the coins. Consider the experiment of tossing the 3 coins one by one and the following events. So what they are telling first, probability of getting head is 1 by 3, probability of getting a tail is 2 by 3. Probability of getting a head, okay, probability of getting a head is 1 by 3 and probability of getting a tail is, what it is, probability of getting a tail is 2 by 3 they are telling. Now they have given 2 events, that is E is at least 2 heads show up, F is first coin shows tail, So what is the conditional probability of E given that F has already occurred? What is the conditional probability of E given that F has already occurred? So conditional probability, I have told you repeatedly, it is a highly important topic. Okay, conditional probability is highly important topic. They are telling what is the probability of occurrence of E given that F has already occurred. So for that the formula is, conditional probability formula is E intersection F divided by probability of E intersection of divided by probability of F. Now let us see probability of F. So probability of F is nothing but what? Probability of F is nothing but equal to first coin shows tail. First coin showing tail is nothing but equal to what? First coin showing tail, I can write it as probability of first coin showing tail. First coin will be tail, remaining 2 will be head. Or first coin showing tail, second will be head, third will be tail. Or first coin showing tail, second will be tail, third will be head. Or all the 3 coins showing tail itself. This can be the possibilities. These are the only possibilities that we have. So if you write it in terms of numbers, so probability of getting a tail is nothing but 2 by 3 and probability of getting head is 1 by 3 whole square. I am writing, I have told R, that means it should be plus, it is not and, it is R. So this will be equal to what? Here also we are having 2 tails, here also we are having 2 tails, so I can combine this. So 2 times probability of getting tail is 2 times, so that is nothing but what? 2 by 3 whole square. So see here friends, tail here it is 2 times, here also it is 2 times, so I can combine and write it as 2 times here itself. So 2 times this and this I have combined, I have wrote it here. So 2 times getting a tail is 2 times, so this will be 2 by 3 to the power of 2, that is 2 by 3 square, and head is what? Head is 1 by 3, head is 1 by 3 plus probability of getting a tail, here it is 3 times. Okay, so I should write it as what? 2 by 3 whole cube, 2 by 3 whole cube. Now we have to find P of E intersection F. P of E intersection F. P of E intersection F means they are telling what? They are telling at least 2 heads show up. At least 2 heads show up means it is nothing but equal to probability of tail HH. Probability of tail HS, that is probability of tail is nothing but what? 2 by 3. HH means it is nothing but 1 by 3 whole square. Now I have to find what? Probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F. Okay. Now the denominator is everywhere it is 3 square by 3 square into 6, that is 9 3s are 27. So denominator I do not have to worry. Let me focus only on the numerators. So this will become what? So I will write the denominator. So this numerator is what? 2, and this numerator is what? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So this will be 2 plus 8. This will be what? 2 cube is 8 plus 8. So numerator, I am only writing the numerator, denominator anyways it will cancel. So I am eliminating the step. What about E intersection F? So this will become what? This 3 3 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27, it will get cancelled. Here 27 and here 27 it will get cancelled, so I am not writing it here. So this will become, what is the numerator here? Here it is 2. So I will get what? 2 by 8 plus 8 16, 16 plus 2 is 16 plus 2 is 18. So this will become what? 1 by 9. So the answer to this question is 1 by 9. Okay, the answer to this question is 1 by 9. So the answer to this question is 1 by 9, that is option A. That is option A. So the answer to this question is 1 by 9, friends. Very simple question, but you should know the concept of conditional probability. If P is to occur but F has already occurred, you have to write it as P of E intersection F by P of F. That you should be knowing. Clear? Let us move to the next question. So okay, this is based on differential equations. Which of the following differential equation as y is equal to e power x as one of its particular solution, not general solution, they are talking about particular solution. So it's a very simple question, or because they have given a very simple equation or simple function, because they have given y is equal to e power x. They have given y is equal to e power x. So if they have given y is equal to e power x, what will happen? This implies y dash is also equal to e power x, and it implies y double dash is also equal to e power x. Just I have to substitute these values, y dash is equal to e power x, y double dash is equal to e power x in each of these option, and you have to see which option it satisfies. Let me take the first option, y is e power x, y into d square y by dx square, that is y is e power x. Okay, this one I am taking. Okay, so e power x into d square y by dx square is e power x. D square by d square is that is double dash, that is y double dash is e power x, minus what it is, e power x into dy by dx is nothing but e power x into e power x. Fine. Now plus y square, this is y square means e power x whole square. Now if I see this and this will cancel, this will be equal to what? E power 2x. They are telling this is equal to e power x, definitely this is equal to e power 2x. Here e power 2x will be equal to e power 2x, that is correct. So the option A is the correct answer. So I don't have to check for other options, because in the first option itself I got the answer. So the answer to this question is option A. Very simple. Now look at this. What is the area of the region? This is nothing but application of integrals. Looking at this, you will feel it's a deadly question. You will feel that you have to plot the graph, all these things. What you will do? You will take it like this. You will take x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 will be here, or this will be x is equal to 1, and you will try to plot the graph, all these things. But this is not required for us. Where they have asked us to plot the graph? Why should you plot the graph? They have given the condition 0 to 1. So just integrate it. So to integrate, what is the function that we have? Y is equal to e power x, x into e power x, okay, dx. What is the interval? 0 to 1. Interval is 0 to 1. So this is y into x into e power x. Okay, x into e power x. Correct? No, actually it is not e power x. It should be e power x square. In the question there is a mistake. It should be e power x square. Now we have e power x square. Now directly I cannot integrate. I have to take t is equal to x square. So dt will be equal to what? 2x dx. So dt by 2 is equal to x dx. Okay, dt by 2 is equal to x dx. So this will become equal to what? Interval will remain as it is, because it is x square. If I put 0, this will also be 0. If I put 1, t will also be equal to 1. So 0 to 1. So this will become x dx. This x dx will become dt by 2. That is 1 by 2 into e power x square is nothing but e power t. So integral, if I take it, this will become e power t 1 by 2 into 0 to 1. So this will be equal to what? 1 by 2 into e power 1 minus e power 0. So that is equal to what? 1 by 2 into e power 1 is what? E itself, minus e power 0 is 1, because anything to the power of 0 is 1. So half into e minus 1, the answer is option A. The answer is option A, friends. The question appears difficult, but it's actually very, very simple question. This I consider it as easy question. Some people may consider it as moderate, no problem, but it's a simple question. Clear, friends? All right, let's proceed. Okay, consider the objective function. Okay, this is based on LPP. Such type of questions you have done for your boards as well, but we will not be wasting so much time like you used to plot on the graph and all for 5 marks questions, 7 marks questions, or whatever, depending on your boards. Okay, here we have to get the answer MCQs, because the objective type question, we have to solve it in a less least amount of time. So let us see what can be done. The objective function that they have given is z is equal to x minus y. They are telling x plus 2y is less than 0. So let me take the coordinate axis. So they are telling x plus 2y is less than or equal to 0, not 0, x plus less than or equal to 10. Okay, less than or equal to 10. So if x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. So that is, this will be 0 comma 5. And if y is equal to 0, x will be equal to 10. That is, this will be 10 comma 0. This will be 10 comma 0. Now if I plot this, this will be the line. And why I have taken here, and also very important, you have to know that they are telling x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. Both x and y are positive. That means we have to take it in. That is representing first quadrant. That is very important. And they are telling it is less than 10 means it is towards the origin. It is coming towards the origin. Less than 10 means it is coming towards the origin. Now x plus y is greater than or equal to 2. Is greater than or equal to 2 means if x is 0, y is equal to 2. If y is 0, x is equal to 2. So this will become what? 2 comma 0, and this will become what? 0 comma 2, and this is the line. Okay, this is the line. And if it is greater than 2, this is greater than means it is away from the origin. It will go like this. So we have the graphs like this. Okay, this is the area. Okay, this is the area we got. If you take the points, what are the points that we got? We got 0 comma 2. Okay, 0 comma 2, 0 comma 5. We got 2 comma 0 and 10 comma 0. These are the points we got. What is the objective function that we have? Z is equal to x minus y. If z is equal to x minus y, this has to be minimum. What is the minimum value of z? They are asking. What is the minimum value of z? Subject to above constant. Subject to above constant means subject to above conditions they are telling. Okay, so friends, let us see where we will get the minimum value. If I put x is equal to 0, this is z will be equal to minus 2, fine. If I put x is equal to 0, z will be equal to minus 5, fine. If I put x is equal to 2, z will be equal to 2, this is not required. So z is equal to 10. So which is the minimum value? This is the minimum value. So this is the minimum value, that is minus 5. Okay, out of all the values, minus 5 is the minimum value. The minimum value is minus 5, that is option A. You don't even have to consider this third and fourth points, because there you will get the positive value. We want the minimum value means you will get it in what? Negative sign, that is minus 5. Okay, after minus 2 and minus 5, which is the least value? Minus 5 is the least value, you should be careful. Okay, so here the answer is minus 5, that is option A. Is it clear, friends? I hope it is clear. LPP question, very simple question. Don't waste time plotting the graph and finding the objective function in a different way. No need to plot and all, just do this rough plotting and get the answer. Clear? Next one. But you must be aware of whether it is above the origin or towards the origin or away from the origin, that you must be aware. Okay, and which quadrant? They have only given x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. That means it is first quadrant. Clear, friends? Let us move to the next question. They are telling, let p of x is equal to some polynomial. Okay, quadratic polynomial they have given, be a quadratic polynomial with real coefficients b and c. Suppose p of n1 is equal to 5 and p of minus 1 is equal to 3. What is the product of the roots of px? Product of roots of px. Suppose we know that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is given, means sum of the roots means alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and product of the roots alpha beta is equal to c by a. Similarly, if I take this x square plus bx plus c, okay, product is equal to plus c is equal to 0 if I take it, okay, or if I take just the polynomial, that is p of x. Here product of the roots means alpha beta, that is equal to c by a. Okay, that is equal to c by a, that is product of roots that is equal to c by a. A area is nothing but 1, so that is equal to c. So we have to find the value of c here, that's it. Okay, what is the product of the roots of the p of x? Since they have not given it in terms of c, we have to find the exact value of c. First, they have given p of 1. So p of 1 is equal to what? P of 1 is nothing but equal to, if I put the value of 1 for wherever x is there, this will become 1 plus b plus c. This is equal to what? P of 1 is equal to 5. So b plus c is equal to what? B plus c is equal to 4. Now p of minus 1, they are giving it equal to 3. So wherever x is there, I have to put minus 1. So this will become x square is minus 1 square is 1. Okay, minus b of x is minus b, because b into minus x is b into minus 1 is minus b, plus c is equal to what? What they are telling? that is equal to 3. So minus b plus c is equal to what? That is equal to 2. Okay. Now if I add this, if I add these equations, what I'll get? B minus b will cancel, c plus c I'll get it as what? 2c. 2c will be equal to 4 plus 2, 6. So c will be equal to what? 6 by 2, that is equal to 3. So the product of the roots of the equation c is equal to 3, that is option A. That is option A. That is the answer is 3. Clear, friends? So the product of the roots is 3. Got it, friends? You have to find the value of c. So the product of the roots you will get it as c by a. That here the value of a is 1. So that is you will get it as c by 1. So you have to find the value of c. To find the value of c, they have given p of 1 is equal to 5 and p of minus 1 is equal to 3. If you solve those two equations, you will get the value of c directly. Okay, this also I will consider it as easy question. Next one. Okay, f of minus 1 comma 2 real number be a differential function such that f dash of x is 2 by x square minus 5 and f of 0 is equal to 0, then which of the following interval does f of 1 lie? They are asking which of the interval f of 1 lies. Okay, f of 1 lies they are asking. So let us have a look at this ones. F dash of x is given as 2 by x square minus 5. Okay, let me take f of x is equal to y. Okay, so f dash of x is nothing but equal to what? Dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to 2 by x square minus 5. So variable separable method you can use, that is I will solve it in the form of differential equation. So dy will be equal to 2, I will take it outside, 1 by x square minus 5 dx. 1 by x square minus 5 dx. Here also apply integral. I will apply integral. So if I have to solve this, okay, so this is in the form of x square minus root of 5 whole square. So we know that integral of 1 by x square minus a square, we have the formula 1 by 2 times a log of x minus a by x plus a. This is the formula we have. So this is of same form. So this I can write it as what? This is equal to 2 times 1 by 2 times a is nothing but root 5. Root 5 into log of x minus root 5 by x plus root 5, okay, plus c. X plus root 5 plus c. X plus root 5 plus c. This is what we get. Okay, this is nothing but equal to what? This is nothing but equal to y. Y is equal to what we got? Y is nothing but equal to f of x. F of x we got it as, took it as y. F of x y. F of x is equal to y is equal to what we got? 2 times 2 root 5 log of x minus root 5 by x plus root 5 plus c. Now they are telling f of 0 is equal to 0. That means I have to put wherever x is there, I have to put 0. So f of 0, here if I take f of 0, that is equal to 0. That if I take the value, 2 and 2 cancels, this will be 1 by root 5 into log of x is 0 means minus root 5 by root 5 plus c. Okay. Now minus root 5 by plus root 5, it will be 1, but since modulus is there, it will become plus 1. Log of 1 is nothing but equal to 0. So this entire thing will become equal to 0. So I will get what? C is equal to 0. Okay, minus root 5 by root 5 cancel, I will get it as minus 1. Since modulus is there, it will become plus 1. Log of 1 is 0. So this entire thing will become 0. So c will be left, c will be equal to 0. The value of c will be equal to 0. Now they are asking f of 1. Now they are asking f of 1 and the value of c is given as 0. So now let us find f of 1. First let me write down f of x. F of x or y. Y is equal to f of x. What I got? I got it as 1 by 2 root 2 into log of x minus root 5 by x plus root 5. Okay, plus c is not there because c is equal to 0. Now f of 1 is equal to what? 1 by 2 root 2. Okay, it is not 1 by 2 root 2, it is actually 2 by 2 root 5. Okay, 2 by 2 root 5, not 2 root 2, it should be 2 root 5. 1 by root 5 because 2 and 2 cancels. Log of 1 minus root 5 by 1 plus root 5. Okay, now I have to get this value. To get this value, let me rationalize it. So if I multiply this, I will get it as what? 1 minus root 5 whole square. So log of 1 by root 5 into log of 1 minus root 5 is 1 minus root 5 whole square is 1 plus 5, 6 minus 2 root 5 divided by 1 plus root 5 into 1 minus root 5 is a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square, that is 1 square minus root 5 square is 1 minus 5, that is minus 4. Okay, so 1 by root 5 into log of root 5, the value is nothing but equal to 2.2 or something. So 2 into root 5 is nothing but 2 into 2.2, that I will get it as 4.4. So this will be 6 minus 4.4 by 4. So that will be 6 minus 4.4, I will get it as what? I will get it as 1 by root 5 into log of 6 minus 4.4 is 1.6 by 4, that will be 4 ones are 4, 0.4. So 1 by root 5 into log of 0.4 can be written as what? Log of 0.40. Log of 0.40 I can write it. This 0.40 I can write it as what? 1 by root 5 into log of 0.40 I can write it as what? Log of 40 by 100. That can be written as log 40 minus log 40 minus log 100. Okay, log 40 minus log 100. Okay, log of 40 minus log of 100. This I will get it as what? 1 by root 5. This I will get it as negative. Okay, this I will get it as in negative sign. Okay, this I will get it in terms of negative sign. Log of 40 minus log of 100, I will get it in negative sign. So which option is having negative? That is the answer for me. Which option is having negative? That is the answer for me. Option A, B, C, D. In that negative option is only option A. That is negative interval. It is present in only option A because the value I am getting is in f of 1. I am getting it in terms of negative. So the interval will also be negative. So that is option A. Is it clear, friends? This is how you solve the question. Simple, but in the end, how to get the interval? You should be careful. How to get the negative sign? Okay, you should be careful how to get log of 0.40. You should get it as log 40 minus log 100. I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next question, friends. Okay. f of x is sin 3x. X belongs to 0 comma pi by 2. Which of the following statements is true? X belongs to 0 comma 3 by 2. F of x is sin 3x. Okay. F of x is sin 3x. What about f dash of x? F dash of x will be 3 times cos 3x. 3 times cos 3x. Okay. 3 times cos 3x. Here 0 is given, that is including 0 and including pi by 2 because it is closed interval. So let me take it as 3 cos 3x is equal to 0. So cos 3x will be equal to 0 can be written as cos pi by 2. So 3x is equal to pi by 2. That implies x is equal to pi by 6. So what is the interval that I have? I have 3 intervals, that is 0, 0, pi by 6 and pi by 2. Pi by 2. Okay. 0, pi by 6 and pi by 2. This is what I have. Now between 0 and pi by 6, that is between 0 and 30, let me take one value. Let me take 15 degree. Let me take 15 degree. So cos 3x will become what? Cos 3x will become cos 3 into 15 is cos 45, that is cos pi by 4. Okay, I will get it as what? Cos pi by 4. Okay, I will get the value as cos 15 is nothing but cos pi by 4. This value will become equal to pi by 4. I will get it in terms of pi by 4. Now, if I take between pi by 6 and pi by 2, if I take one value, okay, instead of pi by 4, I will take some other value. So if I take here the value of 60, pi by 3. If I take the value of 60, so cos 3x will be equal to what? Cos 3 into 60 is cos pi, the value will be equal to minus 1. So here the value will be equal to minus 1. So from pi by 4 to pi by 2 the value is decreasing. So from pi by 4 to pi by 2 the value is decreasing because from here to here if you had the positive value, that is 0, pi 15, pi by 6 and pi by 4 you had the positive value, that is 1 by root 2. But from pi by 3 the value is decreasing to minus 1 and it is again decreasing. Okay, it will go on decreasing from pi by 4 to pi by 2. So the function is decreasing from pi by 4 to pi by 2, that is option A. Okay, once it is given option A is correct, no need to check for other options because this is multiple choice question and it is not like JEE Advanced where you will have multiple correct answers. So you have to check for only one option, that is option A is the correct answer because from pi by 4 to pi by 2 the value is decreasing. Okay, I hope it is clear. It is a tricky question, but if your concepts on increasing decreasing functions is clear, then you will get it correct. That is, it is based on application of derivatives. This question is based on application of derivatives. There is a concept of maximum minimum also. Before that there is a concept of increasing decreasing function. That you must be very clear. Next thing, they are asking which one of the following function is differentiable at x is equal to 0. Directly I can tell you, but let us see all the options. So they have given cos of mod x. Cos of mod x will be equal to cos x. Why? Because if x is greater than or equal to 0 or if x is less than or equal to 0, the value will be equal to cos x because cos of minus x will be equal to cos x itself. So if cos of positive x, cos x only, cos of minus x, it will be cos x only. So f dash of x will be equal to what? Minus sin x. Okay, minus sin x. Which of the following function is differentiable by x is equal to 0? The answer is cos of mod x. But let us look at other options also. Let us look at other options also. They can ask which is not differentiable, that they can ask. All the three are not differentiable. Why? I will tell you. So sin of mod x is equal to sin x if x is greater than or equal to 0, is equal to minus sin x if x is less than or equal to 0, because sin of minus x is minus sin x. That is, there is a deadly break here. Okay, when it comes to sin x, there is a deadly break. So this will be minus, this will be plus. So definitely it is not differentiable, because we are getting two different values. Okay, so this will be, if you differentiate this, if you will get it as f dash of x will be cos x. Here it will be f dash of x will be minus cos x. So there are two different values, so it is not differentiable. Now let me look at mod x. If I take mod x, okay, if you can see the calculus classes which you have done, mod x, the graph is like this. The graph is like this. So there is a sharp split. So it is not differentiable at this point. Not differentiable. This is for what? Mod x. If I take x to the power of mod x to the power of 1 by 2, it is square root of mod x. This you will get the graph like this. You get the graph like this. Again, that is sharp split. Sharp split. So again, it is not differentiable. There is sharp split. Sharp points. At that point, it is not differentiable. Okay, at that point, it is not differentiable. That's why mod x is not differentiable. That is, modulus function is not differentiable, but it is continuous. Modulus function is continuous, but not differentiable. Got it? So only function that is differentiable at x is equal to 0 here is cos of mod x. That's it. Cos of mod x. Okay. Okay. I think 15 questions are done. Okay, we solved all the questions. Somewhere I told you 5 to 6 questions or 5 to 6 questions will be easy, or next 5 to 5 questions will be moderate, and remaining 4 to 5 questions will be what? Hard, little hard. But if you know the basics when it comes to JEE mains, especially calculus part, application of integrals, application of derivatives and differentiation and integration, if you know the basics of JEE mains, definitely you will be able to solve these questions. Okay, so I will come up with 2024 paper. Okay, we will solve that in the next class. Thank you friends. Keep watching and keep practicing these questions. All the best. Thank you. Take care.